Hi everyone. Hi everyone. How are you all doing? It's your favorite nurse paradise. And I am here again. Okay. Let's see, we're gonna have people today because it's not usual I'm coming live by this time and this day. But I wanted to surprise everyone to come live again. You guys remember our life, how it used to be. So it's been long I came live, but I am here again because I have lots and lots of questions. So, but today I'm going to start by answering, I think two. Let's say two for today. So I don't like give you guys a lot, okay? And if you don't know, my name is Paradise, your favorite nurse Paradise. And I am here again, okay, live to answer your questions. So, I am a nurse in Malta. I've been in Malta for almost 20 years now, 19 going on 20. All right. And I am currently a charge nurse in Malta. And I bring you lifestyle, nursing, baby girl lifestyle, okay? And I bring you all that topic, that talk. So, but today I'm going to answer questions regarding nursing in Malta. So, if you also don't know, I have a one-on-one call, okay? Why I stopped or had pause on my life. Sorry if you hear noises. I am outside. I am in my salon right now, so you might hear a bit of people talking or car moving. So, um, she realized. So yeah. So why I post on this live like Q&A, it was because I was having a lot of one-on-one call. Okay, if you want me to guide you to answer your question directly, all right, I have my one-on-one call consultation, nursing, job, living, whatever you want to know about Malta. You can call me, send me a message on Instagram. I will send you my, my info, and then you choose the one you want. I think I have an offer of 30 minutes and 1 hour call. I will call you direct. If you want to call video call, I'm also going to call you on video. You will ask me everything you want to know about whatever you want to know about Malta, and I will answer you. Okay. So one of the questions within this my one-on-one call that I keep receiving every time is the question you might see online. I don't know if you see the topic, but the question is, can you move to Malta as a nurse with no experience? Can you move to Malta as an international nurse, as a foreign nurse without experience? And if yes, how can you build your nursing skill? If you are just new qualified or you're coming from abroad, because the skill or what you need to know about a particular region, particular country is different from the other, So like the way of nursing in Nigeria might be different, or it's definitely different from the way of nursing in Malta. So the question I always get from new qualified nurses are, can I come without experience? So the answer is yes. You can come to Malta without having any experience at all. But you need to register with the nursing council of your country where you are presently. For example, when you graduate in Malta, you will you will be registered with the Nursing Council of Malta because you did your placement. So doing your placement is also an experience, okay? So because you did your placement and you are fully qualified as a nurse, you would be registered in the nursing council of that country. So you can come to Malta without any experience, but you need to be registered with the nursing council of the country you are currently living or you currently studied, you know. And another thing I need to tell you is you can come without any experience, but please be ready to learn. Be ready to learn. Be ready to be motivated. Know why you're coming. If you're not ready to learn, I would advise you not to come at all. Okay? If you're not ready to learn as an international foreign new nurse coming to Malta as a new nurse, if you're not ready to learn, don't come, because I came without experience. I studied here, started working without any experience. So I started as a staff nurse, and I am currently a charge nurse. I did these things, I got to this level of my life because I was ready to learn. I put myself out there and I put my head down. I learned. Okay, so you don't come without experience and you're not ready to learn. So Malta also, for example, if you're working in Malta Day, which is the main hospital, Malta has one main hospital, like general hospital. Okay, in Malta we have general hospital one, mental hospital one, and a geriatric, like elderly home, like one, and then we have rehabilitation home as well. So everything is one. So all these are governmental hospitals, like they're government-owned hospitals. Okay, and I will tell you that the main hospital, which is Mater Dei Hospital, is a teaching hospital. Okay, there is where all the nurses come to learn. There is also where all the doctors learn, physiotherapists, every other, like, you know, healthcare sectors. They all learn from Mater Dei Hospital, from this one hospital. So if you are coming as a new graduate or new nurse, forget about new graduates, you might be a nurse practicing in your country for a long time and you are coming new in Malta. For us, you are new. Okay, no matter how much experience you might have, when you come to work at Mater Dei, you are new. So being new, you would be exposed to learning. The nurses that have been working there will teach you. They are mandated to teach you. Like it is, if you're working at Mater Dei Hospital, you are automatically a mentor. So you would mentor newcomers. So if you're not ready to learn, to pick, to observe, to steal by observation, to steal with your eyes a lot of things, a lot of skills you are seeing every day by day, you will not learn. Okay, don't expect someone to spoon food feed you. Okay, you need to push yourself to learn. So another question that I was always asked is, how can I what is it called, how can I improve my skill, like how can I learn new skills as a new nurse in Malta? The only way you can is by putting yourself in there. All right, I wouldn't advise you as a newcomer to start in, for example, outpatient or geriatric, or like those areas that you wouldn't need nursing skills. I would advise you as a new nurse in Malta to start to be a reliever. What is a reliever? A reliever is someone like a nurse that will come to work, and you will be placed. Today you're in medicine, tomorrow you're in surgical, another day you're in ENT, the other one you're in pediatrics. Like you'll be going around this world. Why am I advising you to be a reliever? Is because going around being new would, you are allowed to learn. Okay, you are, people, nurses will teach you, you understand. And you will kind of, you are at that window, that window, that small window frame of being a new nurse, you can learn a lot. So if you, for example, you throw yourself only in outpatient, or you are only in medical, okay, you would only learn the skills there. You would not know the skills of surgical or ENT, or pediatrics. So I would advise you to go around, keep going round until, like, let's say 6 months, 3 to 6 months. So you would master the skills, put them in your pocket, and then choose a ward you want to stay. Okay, that your favorite like sector. You would now stay in this sector. So, but if you kind of stay in a sector without going around, you wouldn't, like, if they need you, because if you've signed a contract, if they need you in another ward, they will send you in that ward, and you might be lost with um the skill. So learning, and when you start um your work, when you start your shift as a new nurse, don't don't show them you know a lot. Just tell them, I don't know. You start a day, the first day, because if you tell them you know, okay, if you tell them you know, or you make them understand that you know um everything, nobody would like, they will assume you know, and you make a lot of mistakes. And listen, as a nurse and as a healthcare practitioner, you are not allowed to make mistakes, to be, believe me, because some mistakes will can cost people's lives. So just tell them, if you go in a ward, I mean, you just tell them, I just started working new at Matade, and I don't know much. I would like to learn from you. I'm open to learn. Okay, and you will see people, you will see nurses coming to, like, wow, okay, I'm ready to teach as well. But if they ask you, do you know how to do this? Do you know how to do this? And you say yes, without knowing how to do it, you are putting the patient at risk, and you also risking your license. Okay, you are free to ask as much question as 100 times as you want to ask. Don't assume, and don't think you know it. There is no harm in observing. Okay, can you do this? Even if it's a normal dressing, is if it's a normal pressure dressing, just say no, because the way they might be doing it in that hospital might be different of how you, from the way you know it. So just say no. You watch the person doing it for the first time, and you pick up, and then you would do it, and also put your own knowledge. You understand? So assuming that you know nothing, learn from others, learn from the people that are there before you, and accumulate a lot of skills. Like, take it in. Okay, put it in your pocket, add yours, and you keep going. This is how you can learn as a new nurse coming to Malta, and you can learn a lot of skills. And also practice, 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 practice. Don't just keep learning. Practice. If you see someone now doing a pressure dressing, the next one, do it. Tell the person, can you please observe me while I do it? Like that, you are learning. When you practice, your hands are on it. Practice, and you would be perfect with any other skill. Okay, and also update yourself with evidence based practice. Okay, do it, like, always go, revise, learn, read. Evidence-based practice is very important as well. All right, so another question I have is, if your dependents can come along during adaptation course. Another question I have is if you can bring your family member, your children, your husband during your adaptation course when you're coming to study in Malta. The question is the answer is no. You cannot. Your dependents cannot come with you while you're coming. All right. The only way of bringing your dependent is through family reunification. Like you've been working here, you've worked for at least 1 year, you've paid the tax, and working as a nurse in Malta, you can bring your dependent because your pay is high and it is on it reaches the level of the level of the kind of salary level that you can be able to bring your dependent, because there are some level that you would have, like for example being a cleaner, or I think some other jobs that you might be having, and you cannot bring your dependent because your pay is not as high as what you require. So but as a nurse, your pay is high enough and you are able to bring your dependent, okay? And you are able to bring your dependent after a year of working. When you work in Malta for like a year, you pay tax and then you apply to bring your family member, your husband or your children or anyone like your dependent, okay? But as a student nurse, you're coming for your what is it called, adaptation course, or you're coming for your masters, or you're coming for your BSc, you cannot bring your dependent. You cannot bring your dependent, okay? So yeah, these are the questions I wanted to come here to address. I don't know if anyone else have a question about nursing, Malta, anything related to Malta here. I'm willing to answer your questions, okay? Yeah, so this is the question time now. If you want to ask me anything about Malta, about nursing, about working in Malta, about the life in Malta, I'm happy to answer you. I'm happy to give you my own idea or my own suggestion if you don't mind. Yeah. I don't understand what you mean by do you have hyperactivity? Hyperactivity. What do you mean by that? Can you elaborate on that question? Can you explain more further what you mean by do you have hyperactivity? What do you mean, please? Because that's the way I express myself. Sorry, I that's that when I'm on live or when I'm talking, I like to move my I do a lot of body movement, okay, and also I don't know if it's because of my Italian origin as well, because Italians when we talk we move a lot, we do hand like gestures a lot. So, if you don't know, I'm Nigerian and also an Italian. So I grew up in Italy, and I always move and talk with my hands a lot. So maybe that's why. Yeah, but I'm not hyperactive. I am very, very like, I'm very calm and very like, no, I'm not hyperactive. Yes, the pizza. Thank you. Thank you for your compliment. But we are here to talk about moving, um, moving and working, studying in Malta as a nurse. If you want to ask me this questions about Malta, moving here, and how you can move here and how you can, settle in Malta, I am here to answer your questions. Yeah, I'll be here for another 5 minutes. So maybe I'm not used to coming live by this like time and day. Okay, so most of my subscribers might not be online and they might not know that I'm online. So yeah, if you're new here, my name is Paradise. I'm a nurse working in Malta, and I do videos about nursing, about lifestyle, about soft lifestyle, about baby girls lifestyle, how to take care of yourself, how to live softly. So, and if you want to subscribe, if you want to join the family, you are welcome. I also have a one-on-one call, okay, consultation call regarding nursing and work, living. If you want to know more and you're planning, or you want to settle in Malta and you want someone to guide you, this is where you can contact me. You can call me, and I will guide you, and I would um, hold your hand, okay, while you come, while or throughout all the process of coming to Malta. And also, I have an ebook as well, and where also I did like a guide on how to come abroad, how to come to Malta as an international nurse. Yes, I have Instagram. My Instagram is Paradise Mallet, Paradise Mallet, Melite, Paradise Mallet. That's my Instagram. You're so pretty. Thank you. Some people just passed by and just said I am so pretty. Oh my god. This made my day really. Oh my night. Oh my god. Yeah. Thank you. So I would have to end the live now, okay? And thank you for coming by. And it was nice me seeing you and meeting you all. Bye.